You can use the Morph transition to zoom into various parts of an image or slide, and you can move around them and then zoom out again. To do this, you'll start with your slide. In this example, I'm going to use this, which is actually an image. When you're zooming in to things with a lot of text and shapes in them, it can sometimes be easier to do it if you've just got an image. To make any slide into an image, you can right-click, choose Copy, and then on the new slide, you can simply choose Paste and then select Picture. Now we have this slide as an image, and it's positioned on the middle of the slide, so when we run it, it will look like this. Now we want to add the Morph transition to duplicated slides to be able to zoom in and move around the slide. So I can start with just this slide, drag this to make the thumbnail bigger, Command D to duplicate, and then zoom out of this slightly. So on the first duplicated slide, I want this to be quite big, so it mostly shows the logistics and operations section. To do that, we want to make this a lot bigger, so we can click and drag and size it up like this. I can also move it into position, and when you play from just this slide, you'll see where it is. That's pretty good. I want it a little bit bigger, and then I'll move it up very slightly. So that's a nice way of zooming into that section. Now if I go to transitions and make sure that Morph's selected, you'll see it will nicely zoom into that section, and the default duration is 2 seconds. So if we play from that slide and then advance, you'll see it zoom into this section. To make it zoom across to the other sections, we can simply duplicate slide 2 because it has the Morph transition on it. The next slide, because it's duplicated, will still have the same Morph transition on it. So now all we have to do is hold down Shift, click on the image and drag it across. Somewhere around there. And now if we play from slide 2, you'll see the zoomed in part in the top left, and when we click, it will move to the top right. To get the final 2 parts, we can Ctrl D again, drag this up, then Ctrl D again, hold down Shift and drag this to the right. So when we play that, it will zoom in to each of the 4 quadrants, and if we want it to zoom back out to the full dashboard, we simply duplicate the full dashboard view from slide 1, drag it down so it's at the end slide, and make sure that Morph is selected on that as well. Now if we play it right from the first slide, you'll see it starts on this, zooms into the top left, moves across to the top right, down to the bottom right, across to the bottom left, and then finally back out to the original overall slide.